Gentlemen, importune me no further, for how I firmly am resolved you know, that is, not bestow my youngest daughter before I have a husband for the elder. If either of you both love Katharina, because I know you well and love you well, leave you shall have to court her at your pleasure.
To Carter, rather. She's too rough for me.
Though the nature of our quarrel yet never brook parley, know now, upon advice it toucheth us both, that we may yet again have access to our fair mistress, and be happy rivals in Bianca's love, to labour and effect one thing specially.
What's that, I pray?
Marry, sir. To get a husband for her sister.
A husband? A devil?
I say a husband.
I say a devil. Thinkest thou, Hortensio, though her father be very rich, any man is so very a fool to be married to hell?
Tush, Gremio. Though it pass your patience and mine to endure her loud alarums, why, man, there be good fellows in the world, and a man would light on and would take her with all faults, and money enough.
Here, Sirrah Grumio, knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? Is there manners abuse your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here, sound.
Knock you here, sir. Why, sir? What am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate and rap me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
My master has grown quarrelsome. I should knock you first, and then I know after who comes by the worst.
I am agreed. Would that I had given him the best horse in Osmondthorpe in his wooing. I would thoroughly woo her, wed her and bed her, and rid the house of her. Come on!
What's the matter? My old friend Grumio? My good friend Petruchio?
Hortensio, come you to Bartlett free?
Rise, Grumio, rise. We will compound this quarrel.
Senseless villain, good Hortensio, I bade the rascal knock upon the gate and could not get him for my heart to do
Knock at the gate? Oh, heavens, spake you not these words plain? Sirrah, knock me here, rap me here, knock me well and knock me soundly, and come you now with knocking at the gate.
Sirrah, be gone, but talk not, I advise you. Petruchio, patience. I am Grumio's pledge. And tell me now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you here to Osmondthorpe from old Stavanger?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world to see their fortunes farther than a toe where small experience grows. But in a few, good Hortensio, thus it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. And I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best I may.
I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife, with wealth enough, and young, and beauteous. Her only fault, and that is faults enough, is that she is intolerable cursed, and shrewd and froward so beyond all measure that were my state far worse than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio, peace! Thou knowest not gold's effect, for I will border that she chide as loud as thunder when the clouds in autumn crack.
Tarry, Petruchio, I must go with thee. For in Baptista's keep my treasure is. He hath the jewel of my life in hold, his youngest daughter, the beautiful Bianca. And her withholds from me another more, suitors to her and rivals in my love, supposing it a thing impossible, for those defects I have before rehearsed, that ever Katharina will be wooed. Therefore this order has Baptista ta'en that no one shall have access unto Bianca, until Katharina the Curst. I've got an husband.
Katharina the Curst. A title for a maid of all titles the worst.
I shall not sleep, Hortensio, till I see her, and therefore let me be thus bold with you to give you over at this first encounter, unless you will accompany me thither.
Here I charge thee tell, whom thou lovest best, see thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest! It's not Hortensio.
Here is a gentleman whom by chance I met. Upon agreement from us to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Katharina. Yea, and to marry her, if her dowry please.
If you affect him, sister, here I'll swear I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have him.
Oh then, belike you fancy riches more, you will have Gremio to keep you fair.
So said, so done, as well. Hortensio, have you told him all her faults?
I know she's an irksome bawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no harm.
Hark, Hortensio, this gentleman is happily arrived. My mind presumes for his own good and ours.
Is it for him you do envy me so? Nay, then you jest. And now I well perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I prithee, sister Kate, untie my candle!
If that be jest, then all the rest was so!
Why, how now, Dame? Whence grows this insolence? Bianca, stand aside. Poor girl, she weeps. Go ply thy needle, meddle not with her. For shame, thou helding of a devilish spirit! Why dost thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged!
What? In my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
What? Will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see! She is your treasure! She must have a husband! I must dance barefoot on her wedding day! And for your love to her, leave ancient hell!
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife were strange. But if you have a stomach to it, in God's name, you will have me, assisting you in all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Why came I hither but to that intent? Think you a little dink and don't mine ears? Have I not in my time heard lions roar? Have I not heard the sea, puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar, chafe with sweat? Have I not, in a pitched battle, heard loud larums, neighing steeds, and trumpets clang? And do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Tush! Tush!
Fear boys with bugs.
I promised we would be contributors, and bear his charging of wooing whatsoever.
And so we will, provided that he winner.
Good morrow, Kate. That's your name, I hear?
Well, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Katharina that do talk of me.
Lie. In faith. For you're called plain Kate, and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Curst.
But Kate! The prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall!
My super dainty Kate!
For dainties are all Kates. And therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation.
Hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved? In good time, let him that moved you hither remove you hence! I knew you at the first you were immovable.
Why, what's immovable?
Join stool.
Thou hast hit it! Come, sit on me!
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
Ah! No such jade as you, if me you mean.
Alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee, for knowing thee to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be. Well ta'en, and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle, as he takes a buzzard.
Come, you waspy faith, you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting!
My remedy, then, is to pluck it out!
I don't wear a lie!
Who knows up where a wasp does wear his sting in his tail?
In his tongue!
Whose tongue?
Yours if you talk of tales, and so farewell!
What, with my tongue in your tail? Nay, come again, good Kate, I'm a gentleman.
Fry!
I swear, I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then, no arm.
A herald, Kate? Oh, put me in thy books.
What's your crest? A coxcomb?
A combless cock, and Kate will be my head.
No cock of mine. You crow too like a craven.
Come, Kate, come, you must not look so sour.
'Tis my fashion when I see a crab.
Why? He is no crab, and therefore look not sour.
There is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
Oh, you mean my face?
Well aimed of such a young one.
Now, by Balder, I am too young for you.
And yet you are withered.
'Tis with cares.
I care not.
Here, Kate, in sooth, you escape not so.
I chafe you if I tarry, let me go!
Oh, not a whit. I find her passing gentle.
Yeah!
'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen. And now a fine reporter, very liar. Why doth the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world. Kate, like the hazel twig, is straight and slender, and brown in hue as hazelnuts, and sweeter than the kernels. Oh, let me see thee walk. Let us not halt.
Go, fool, and whom thou keeps command.
Did Diane ever so become a grove as Kate this chamber with her princely gait? Oh, be thy Diane, and let her be Kate, and let Kate be chaste and Diane sport.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
Oh, it is extempore from my mother wit.
Witty mother, witness else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Katharina, in thy bed, and will ya? Nil ya? I will marry her. Now,
Kate, I am a husband for your turn. For by this light whereby I see thy beauty, aye, beauty, that doth make me like thee well, thou must be married to no man but me. For I am he, and born to tame you, Kate.
How now, daughter Katharina, in your dumps?
Call you me daughter now. I promise you have shown a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed to one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian and a swearing jack.
Father! 'Tis thus. Yourself and all the world that talked of her have talked amiss of her. And to conclude, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I see thee hanged on Sunday for...
Petruchio, she'll see the end first.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. And if she and I be pleased, what's that to you?
Well, I know not what to say, but well, give me your hands. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we. We will be witnesses.
We will have rings and things and finery. And kiss me, Kate. We'll be married a Sunday.